Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading, so if you want to get a message from the cards, please come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started in a moment. Um, just a few quick things before we do though. If you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons, and that way you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I have also listed my social media, the decks I'm using for this reading, and there is a bonus reading for this video as well. So if you want to see just that, there will be a timestamp in the description as well. So keep an eye out for everything. Hopefully, I will see you outside this video on my other socials, and hopefully this message is helpful and resonant for all of you. Okay, so just a quick little life update. I've been very busy as of the last couple of days, and there's been some life things going on that I have really been looking forward to and have really been needing to welcome into my space. And just not to give too much detail, but I am redoing a part of my office space so that I can have a new filming location. As of now, I film in my kitchen, and because it's a shared space in my home, um, something needs to change. So I've been working in my office, and I'm so close to actually finishing that project. There's a bunch of other details that I need to take care of for that. But heads up, how this is affecting my videos is that it will, my filming location will change, and it's looking like it's going to be very soon. I'm shaking the camera. In any case, it's looking like it's going to be very soon. Just stay with me. We'll do some celebrating when that happens. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I am working on March content for my blog, which is linked below, and that's coming along just so smoothly. I'm very excited for that. And after that, life has been pretty good. Life has been very good. So that's me done rambling. Let's get into our cards. Okay, so we're going to start with some oracles and then get into our tarot and see what we need to see. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're going to start with the Queen of the Light, which represents illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Okay, there's the Queen of the Light. Okay, we have Salt, which represents the fundamentals of humanness. Okay. Okay. We have, get in there. We have Valerian, which is asking us to release rigidity. Okay. All right. There's Valerian. And we have the Whooper Swan, which is asking us to love fiercely. Okay. All right. So there's something coming into your understanding, into, I'm going to say, into your reality. And it seems like it's very kind of basic information, something that you've needed to know, or something that I think you've always had in your head, kind of subconsciously, kind of operating in the background. But in this situation, there's something that has come to your understanding that you've always needed to know and to kind of, yeah, you've always needed to know this thing, and it's been in your brain but kind of operating in the background. Um, now that it's now that it's come forward, it's like, oh, okay. Uh, something about this feels like you've known it, but you've also kind of tried to deny the fact that this thing has been true for you. Um, but now that it's coming to the forefront, it's like, oh, I get to be, I get to have a moment of celebration. I get to have a moment of, yeah, a moment of celebration. Okay. Um, yeah, this thing is so fundamental that it's like, yeah, okay, it's there, and now that I'm secure in that knowledge of this thing, I can be free to celebrate it. Okay. Um, and in order to do that well, there's going to need to be, yeah, you're going to have to release a few things in your space that aren't serving you, specifically the things that you're very rigid on, uncompromising. Um, it's time to let whatever those things you're unwilling to let go of actually go. And I know that's hard. I will be the first person to admit that I don't big change, and I can be very, very uncompromising when it comes to that. However, don't take yourself so seriously. That's how I'm gonna say it. Right now, you've worked your butt end off, okay, and you've gotten yourself to a point where the things you've needed to know are now firm in your brain, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna celebrate a little bit. That's gonna mean that you don't take yourself too seriously, okay? All right. I mean, part of this, let me get this up close here. There's a little cat character here, okay, and he's just chilling. This character is just like, yeah, okay, there's a sunny spot. I'm going to enjoy it for a minute, right? Let yourself find your sunny spot, okay, and enjoy the moment, right? But also, what that's going to do for you is allow you to open your heart and love deeply. And I think part of that love, that deep love, is going to be you giving yourself the praise for getting yourself where you are in this point, and understanding that you are you are perfect and you're enough the way you are. Okay. You can give yourself the grace and the space to acknowledge your imperfections, but also know that the progress you've made has been seen and recognized. Okay. So let's get into some tarot and see what we need to see. Okay, we have a lot of cards popping out right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a bunch of cards, and then we'll see our hidden and clarifying energy. Okay, we'll do that at the very end here. Okay. So we're going to start with the King of Wands. Okay, we have our King of Wands. And we have Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Devil. Okay. All right, so this is interesting because we have, what I'm hearing here is that we've had to work past some obsession, some addiction. We've had to work past it. Maybe this is literal in your life, but certainly for some of you, this could be This could be self-doubt. This could be an intrusive thought cycle. I'm prone to those. Not fun. Not fun at all. If that's yours, I do feel for you on that one. But we've definitely had to do some work to get past some negative cycles here. Okay. And the fact of the matter is that we've known that this has been the case for a while. Again, we're going back to our oracle with this Queen of Light card here. We've known that change has needed to happen. Okay. And because it's change and it's weird, it can feel weird. Okay. We've done the work. Okay. We've done the work. We've gotten ourselves to a place where we can really enjoy the spoils of our labor, okay, because we put in the effort. It's starting to pay off, okay, and there's some deeper emotions that we've grappled with, and we've had to get it to a place where we can feel those things. We can understand the depth of where this emotion is coming from, and it's not disruptive. We've learned how to fuel our fires without that fire becoming over what we can handle. Okay. And I hope that part of it made sense. Let's see what else we need to see, please. What else do we need to see? What else? Ooh, okay. Well, we're getting the Six of Wands out first, which is absolutely perfect for this reading because our efforts are being seen. We put in the work. It's starting to pay off. Okay. And it is being seen. Right. So I love how this works. I love how this works. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles there. Okay. And we have Justice. Okay. So, like I said, your hard work is paying off. Whatever you've had to do, it is paying off. Okay. And there have been lessons learned from this experience. Okay. It's figuring out what you are going to. It's figuring out what you need to do in order to plant new seeds and tend a new garden. What you need to get rid of in order for your garden to be healthy. Okay, for it to grow. Okay, and whether you're taking that as a metaphor for your personal growth or whether you're literally planting a garden, changing a situation in your physical environment, again, raising my hand to that. You've done the work, okay? You've really worked hard. You have worked so hard, and it's taken a long time. I feel like this situation has taken a long time to remedy, okay? And you've come through a lot of challenges here. But ultimately, what this is helping you to do, what all of this work you're doing is helping you to do, is to figure out your balance again. Get on a footing of being able to just be present. Okay? Just be present. Don't take yourself so seriously. Like I said, find your sunny spot and enjoy the warmth. Okay, you've earned it after all, right? Yeah, your efforts are being seen. Okay, and it's time to give yourself the praise for it. It's time to let others praise you as well. Okay, so let's see. What else? What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see here? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So, continuing our story, we left off with Justice here. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. And we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, what was I talking about? Resting a little bit. Give yourself a break, right? Again, find your sunny spot and yeah, find your sunny spot. Enjoy the warmth and the rest. Okay. But the thing is, and I want to highlight the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands here. This is a change. This is a change that you've willingly and knowingly made. Okay. And with that comes a lot of responsibility, okay? Because you've said, you know what, the disappointments aren't going to hold me back anymore. My pain isn't going to hold me back anymore. The things that I am holding on to aren't going to hold me back anymore, because part of these things I need to let go of. Okay, all of that is a responsibility, and doing this job and doing this part of your job here in this reality, all of that has been a responsibility and an important responsibility for you. I feel for some of you that maybe you got to a point in it where it's you're starting to wonder, why is this happening? I didn't sign up for this. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. But you have, there's been a lot of important lessons that you've had to learn, and you've learned them. And I'd say you've learned them quite well. Okay. And, again, relax, find your sunny spot, enjoy your break because you have the chance to right now. Okay. I can't guarantee that this card is going to come out, but I feel that some of you are looking at an Ace of Pentacles moment, okay, which is a lot of new opportunities to grow, to grow. Literal gardens. Maybe this is in finances. Maybe this is something to do with your wealth. Okay. Again, I can't guarantee that I'm going to get the Ace of Pentacles, but feel like some of you are leading into that. So let's see what goes down there. Okay. We're going to see what the last message we need from our tarot will be. Okay. And then we're going to get into our hidden and clarifying energies for all of this. Okay. So final message from our tarot, please. What do we need to see? What do we need to see, please? Okay. Final message here. So we're going to start with the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, Queen of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Okay. And Four of Wands. Yeah, we're celebrating. We're celebrating, okay? Because part of this journey is that we've had to there's a lot we've had to come to grips with, okay? Certainly there's some thoughts that we've had to look at, that we've had to examine a little more closely, okay? As a person, going on a line here and making an assumption, so this is a compliment, I promise, but You're smart. You're a smart cookie. You've got a good brain in your head, my friend. Okay, and don't you ever forget that. Okay, but there are some things that you've had to examine, some ways of looking at the world that you've had to look at and examine and say, you know what, I don't know that these perspectives are serving me anymore. I had this idea about this thing, and maybe I'm not totally correct about that. Who knows, right? Um, the thing that you've really had to come to grips with too is how you feel in certain cases, right? Um, Now these might be from two very different very different suits. Okay, we have the suit of swords, air, mindset, but we also have the suit of cups, which is like water, emotions. Both of these cards are asking you to show up a little bit differently. Okay, and like I said, look at how you're thinking, understand how you're feeling, okay, and know that whether you like it or not, your thoughts and your emotions are working together, okay, and one affects the other, right? Um, you've gotten yourself to a place where you can feel your feels, where you can get with your thoughts, and you're not overwhelmed by them. You find a place of safety and foundation. You have a foundation under your feet to really go deep and look at what you're feeling and how you're thinking about this change at this time. Okay. um and again, we're celebrating it because once again you have made progress. Okay, so let's see what we need to see for our hidden energy. What's going on underneath all of this here? What do we need to see? Okay. Okay. So to start our hidden energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. You have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. All right. So I'm not excited is the wrong word. I'm a little bit buzzed about the fact that we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out here. And yes, this is a positive card because this is something you've recognized that you have in front of you. Okay, this is an opportunity to grow, to plant new gardens, to tend to the things that may bring you wealth and abundance. Okay. However, there has been a sense of conflict. Okay. There's a Seven of Wands, which means that you're likely having to stand up for yourself in this regard. Okay. And the thing about this is that the people you're standing up for yourself, but it's with people you thought were gonna have your back. Ouch, man, ouch. It's putting you in a place where you're feeling kind of sad and lonely over it. Okay. It's going to put you out in the cold where you're feeling like, oh, this person isn't supporting me over here. Well, if they won't do it, how do I know other people will? Okay. Um, that's hard. Okay. That is really hard, but I think part of that realization we talked about with the oracle at the beginning here is that something something about this interaction with this person, either you've denied that fact, whether knowingly or unknowingly, or it's come to light like, yeah, okay, if that's how they're acting with me trying to get this opportunity started, maybe they weren't with me at all. Again, that sucks. That really hurts. That really, really hurts. Maybe this is a friend breakup, which just, that's the worst. That is the worst of all the kinds of breakups you could have. That is the worst, right? Although, I've only ever really had one relationship breakup, and again, not fun. Not the point, though. Whatever this conflict you're having to stand up for yourself in, it hurts. It hurts, and it's around a new opportunity that you're trying to bring in for yourself. The thing is, okay, the fact of the matter, though, is that you are passionate. You are deeply emotionally connected to this new opportunity, okay? And you've decided to take action anyway, even if you are feeling like you have to do this by yourself, right? Oh, that's rough. It's rough, okay? But you've chosen to do it. You've chosen to take on the responsibility. And clearly from our past cards, that risk is paying off, okay? Because whether you realize it or not, people are seeing your effort. People are doing for you the kinds of supportive things that you are needing right now, okay? Again, whether you realize it or not, it's high time you celebrate. Again, I know the title of this video, find your sunny spot. Enjoy your sunny spot, okay? Oh, okay. In our clarifying energy, we have our Chariot. Okay, there's our Chariot. Okay. We'll look at that card later. There's the Chariot. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Our Nine of Wands. We have our Three of Cups. Okay, there's our Three of Cups. And we have Temperance. Okay. So the beautiful thing, this is in our clarifying energy, and the beautiful thing, okay, is that even if there is some conflict, even if there is some stress, even if there is a feeling of you having to go it by yourself, the fact of the matter is that there are people with you anyway. Okay, there are people supporting you anyway. There are people who want you to succeed. Okay, you have this Three of Cups here. Okay, so there is a support system with you. Whether you see it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you understand, whether you have that deep cellular understanding. So let me explain what I mean by that. There are things that we know on the top of our understanding. Okay, and it's like, oh, my water bottle is blue, right? My table is firm and hard. It's supporting my supplies right now. But then there are things that we know so deeply. Like this is stuff we know about ourselves. This is stuff that we have gained from experience and learning, right? Like, for example, I know that I am fair-skinned or blue-eyed, like, and then again, those are silly examples, but the things we know about ourselves, the things we understand to be true about ourselves, all of those are cellular to me, right? We know those deep in our souls, right? Same thing here. Let me get it back around to my main point. You have people in your space, in your in your space that really want you to succeed in this situation. You have a support system, okay? All right. Now, like I said, whatever this thing is, you have chosen to go forward with this opportunity anyway. Okay, and again, it's come with responsibility, but it's going to it will bring challenges. It will bring things up that you might really have to get deep with it. Again, you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. So there's going to be some perspectives and some ways you're feeling about this that get challenged in all of this. Okay? And it's okay. It is okay because, like I said, you're not alone. Okay? And on top of that, you have the ability to be in balance and understand that this time in your life is precious and it's important, and facing it will bring a lot of new knowledge, again, a lot of very deep cellular knowledge, okay, the kinds of things that you know to be true about yourself so much that no one can shake you out of that. Okay. Yeah, you're balanced enough to face this time. Okay. You have what it takes, and because you've worked so hard, time to give yourself a break. Time to let yourself enjoy the spot in the sun. Okay. Alrighty, let's put a pin on the main reading for now. Let's see what we need to see for our bonus reading. Okay, so here we go. In our oracles, we have the Web Weaver, which represents synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. Okay, so there's the Web Weaver. Okay. All right. We have How White, which is saying that you are the foundation. Okay, we have How White. Alrighty. We have the Starflower, which is asking us to find grace. Okay, here's our Starflower. Okay. And we have the Common Raven, which is asking us to align our inner compass. Okay. All right. So we have a lot of places we could go, right? We have a lot of opportunity. We have a lot of roads that we can consider taking. Okay. There has been. See, I'm getting. I'm getting the need to highlight these two cards first, simply because, like I said, there is a lot of opportunity and a lot of ways we could go with what we have in our table. I believe, I'm feeling the need to say there is a risk for some of us that. It feels like some of you are thinking, well, I could choose wrong. No, I don't think there are. Yes, we're human, and we don't, we have, we're human and we're fallible creatures, right? We do make mistakes, we do mess up. Except that I think those mistakes, the mistake that you're afraid to make is going to put you where you need to go. and it doesn't feel like that. Maybe it's a big fail. Maybe it's a little minor thing that you're getting hung up on. Both of those are okay, right? But remember that you, even if you don't perfectly hit your mark, you have foundational knowledge. Okay, you know who you are, you know what you're about. Okay, and that knowledge is going to put you where you need to be. Okay, absolutely where you need to be. And remember, it's okay to mess up. Okay, it's okay to mess up because I don't know if I necessarily believe in divine timing. I do think there are synchronicities and coincidences. Let's call it synchronicities for this case. But everything's connected. Everything works together. Whether you think that way or not, I respect it. I hear it. But you need to understand. I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me a minute. Okay, no, just kidding. Whether you believe that everything is connected or not, there are synchronicities. Okay, and those things are going to put you on the path you are meant to be on. Okay, but in the meantime of that, you need to give yourself the grace and the space to let yourself make the mistakes you need to make. Okay. Yeah, let yourself make the mistakes you need to make. Okay. There's our bonus oracle. Let's see some tarot here. Okay. To start our tarot, we have the moon. Okay. There's the moon. All right. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. Okay. And we have Judgment. Okay. So the way I'm going to interpret this is that even if things don't feel clear, even if you can't see the path ahead of you, and even if that path brings conflict into your space, you still have the opportunity to get in there and fight if you have to, but you also have the ability to step back and observe. Okay, and I feel that I'm leaning more onto the side of you stepping back and observing what's going on. Okay, the other thing that you need to know about this is that you're not alone. Okay, you aren't alone. You're taking this journey with people who love you, who deeply and genuinely love you, who literally don't care what you look like, they care how you're thinking. Clearly, they want to be around you enough to talk to you about it, right? What I guess what I mean to say in that is that they don't care that your perspective is different from theirs. They still care about you and want you to succeed. Okay, so you have a support system around you at this time, but also this darkness around you isn't going to last forever. The sun will come up. Okay, the sun will come up again. Okay. Yeah, and the sun will come up and you'll find yourself in a place that that feels like home. Okay. So that is about it for this reading, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful and I hope this was resonant for you. Let me know in the comments. Let me know by clicking all the buttons and saying hi on my other socials. Yeah, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope this reading was helpful. I'm going to call it here for this video. So stay safe. I love you lots. And until the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.